Hello everybody and welcome back to my LP. So, I want to get started straight into this episode and I want to make some items involving these items here. So as you can tell probably straight away, I'm doing some industrial craft stuff. I do want to move on to some other mods, hopefully quite soon, but whatever. So the first item that I need to make is I need to make some more of these wires, or not wires, circuits, and I need two of those. So let's make two of them. That would make more sense. So boom, boom, and then I'm going to do the same thing, kind of, but not the same thing at all, because I need to make batteries, and again I need to make two of those. And they're right now empty, but that's fine. Now I know I have one battery on me, but I want to keep that one for later. Now, with this one, I'm going to make a. That's not working. Okay, let's have a look at why that is not working. What I want to do is I want to make a wrench. No, not a wrench. A ELE electric tree tap. Maybe it has to be an unused tree tap. I think that may be the issue that I'm faced with. So let's make another new tree tap then and try it again. Yeah, that's a shame. I thought you could possibly use old items. I cannot type at all. It's not even typing, just clicking. Um, and if not, this does not work. You probably need a charged battery. No, it does work. Yeah, I thought so. And I'm assuming the same with the wrench. Yeah, you need a brand new wrench as well. That's a shame. I was hoping that I could use on brand new wrenches, and I don't actually have any bronze. That's kind of awkward, but it's fine because we can just macerate the stuff. So let's get out a macerator. Do I have a macerator? I do have a macerator. Of course I had a macerator. And it's going to need to require energy, so I can simply use it there. And I want to macerate the copper ore, and that's not working because that is not industrial craft copper ore. Do I have any industrial craft copper ore? Nope. Do I have any general copper? I have one, but that's not going to be enough. That's kind of spoiled my plans. Oh wait, no, I got plenty. Phew. Okay, I was scared there for a minute. Okay, so actually I should have enough just straight off there to do what I was hoping to do. I may need to make some tin. That is not. I really gotta learn which types of tin and copper are the different individual ones. So if I am right, this one here should be the industrial craft tin, which I can macerate. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so that's macerating there. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'll find ways of remembering it. It's probably not going to really work, but it's fine. So there we go. We got one tin dust, and I need. Actually, I need quite a lot of this stuff, don't I? Be back with you when I've got enough bronze. And there we go. So I got copper and tin. I don't know why I made more tin than copper because that doesn't really make sense. But I've got enough to make four and another one. Another bit. Six. There we go. That's how many I need exactly. So now we can let them smelt, and that will make us our wrench. Cool. So while I'm waiting for that, I might as well move on to the next item that I wanted to create. And once again, I'm going to need to make another one of these circuit boards here. what do they call exactly? Electronic circuit. And then we can create it and then do that. Then if we put refined iron like this around it, I get a chainsaw. And for people who are wondering what a chainsaw is pretty much a combination between a saw and or like an axe and a sword. So as you can see, it mines down wood very quickly, which is very good, and it also sort of damages mobs a bit more than a standard axe would, so it's a sword as well. And now we head back in here and we can once again do this and create another wrench, and then we make our electric wrench, our electronic wrench. And there's two modes for these. The first mode is forgotten what button you press to change the mode. But there's a loss mode and a loss less mode, and pretty much a loss less mode will make sure that you never lose the items that you pick up, and a loss mode will have a chance of losing them, but it will use less energy. And then the tree tap's just a tree tap, pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and let's first of all charge the tree tap. And now that didn't charge loads, to be honest, because obviously a generator is really quite bad supply of powering items. But hopefully in the future I will have a solar array thing going on so I can generate loads of power, and that's full enough, so let's leave that there. And I'm also just going to use that, and we're going to test out our new tree tap, our new electronic tree tap. And this will never run out, but I do need to charge it again when it gets low. So let's test it, see how well it works. It's no different than a tree tap. Oh, that's an effect I never thought would happen. There we go. Yeah, it works well. And hopefully these should all grow back. Because I'm not double tapping them. I'm aware of that now. Always was, but like I sort of forgot about it once. But no, yeah, there still is plenty of these to go around, so no real decline of rubber anytime soon. Yeah, so this works well. That's 35, that's all I need. Let's check how this is going. Yeah, that works very well. It's very efficient. You can actually see the sugarcane go up, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't see, but you can, like, there's sugarcane coming up. It should be coming up any second now. There we go. It's pretty cool. And then, like, normally by the time that one goes in, another one is ready to go. It's all because of the Thaumcraft seals, to be honest. They make growing and harvesting extremely easy. So let's get started on some of the other things I want to do today. And the first one is obviously scrapbooks of the day. And then once we do that, I want to get started in on doing some stuff over at the oil rig. Today's scrapbooks of the day, once again, I'm going to be doing two because everyone kind of agreed with me that I should probably do one for episode 1 because episode 1 is probably like it's an important episode, and it's, even though I'm not doing it on episode 1 because I physically couldn't do it in episode 1, it would be a good idea. So this first one is for episode 1. Oh, we got some gold dust, is that? Yep. So we're gonna put that there, and yeah, it's an iron helmet. And this one is some glowstone. Okay, got 2 dusts there. That's not bad. So yeah, it looks like we have an array of helmets, but actually we only have one helmet, because that's coal dust as well. It's just the entities, items, things, issues. So that is why that is like that. Over here, this should now be finished, and I should be able to fully charge that now. And I really want to make a backpack, possibly later this episode. But we won't do that now. What I want to do straight away is hop into here. So as you can tell, over at the oil rig, I've changed a little bit of stuff up. First of all, the thing that you probably noticed the most is that this is over here now, and that I've made this setup here simply just one button flick and another flick to turn it back on. If I could reach, there we go. So yeah, one button flick on and off is a lot simpler, and it's simply just a sort of a ring of the red alloy wire, and then that will fill up. And I want to get a refinery going on in here. So first of all, before I do anything major, let's clear this all up, because it's going to get very annoying. And then put that there, and obviously keep that there. Now, ooh, that thing's gonna. The sound in that's a bit annoying. I might disable those if I can. But let's have a look at this refinery. So refine. There we go, a refinery. So refinery, ooh, diamond gear, kind of expensive. So if it has a pretty much a simple crafting recipe, and what it will do is it will turn oil into fuel. So that's good for like energy and things like that in buildcraft. So that's why we're doing that. I don't want to get into explaining it too much, because obviously people somehow get extremely offended if I do that. So let's just go ahead and make one. Okay. Resource wise, I think I should be good. Yep, I have just enough diamond. I mean, it's quite expensive diamond wise, but I should be able to cope. I need to smelt some of the gold and iron. Do I? Yeah, I must have iron, right? Apparently not. Okay, so I have to smelt some irons too then. Yeah, what am I doing? I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to smelt these then. I really need to make it so that it automatically smelts all these things for me. Now, let's make this first stick here, because the stick obviously is quite important. So, sticks. And then we need to make that wooden gear from those sticks that we made. And then after that we can make stone. So let's get our stone stuff out. Cobblestone. There we go. It's done. Almost. Let's just try and swap these over, and then we'll get the iron and stone ones done. Boom. There we go. So now we can turn this wooden gear into a stone gear like this, and then that stone gear we can turn into an iron gear like this. And I doubt I can do this, but let's just double check. Yeah, okay, I just didn't want to waste the gold, you know. Yeah, so we need to get those gold ingots around this gear first of all before we change it to a diamond gear. And then we're going to have to start up the refinery, which shouldn't be bad at all. So, waiting any second now. There we go. So now we can make that refinery once I make this diamond gear, gold gear, and then finally the diamond. There we go. And then what was it? 3 tanks like that, and then the 2 torches. Yep, there we go. Oil refinery. Cool. Now, you probably saw over here that I put a border around where I want the base to go. It's not going to be a huge base. It's going to be made of wood. Actually, I've ended up going with that because I thought wood overall kind of It's best for design looks, and I kind of like the wooden look to things as well. So what we need to do is first of all put that there. Sorry. And we're going to get more tanks done soon, but that should be enough. Now let's have a look at how you actually make these. And oh, whoa, okay, that oil is getting full. Don't want to really be producing anymore because that goes to the top. Be annoying. Okay, so yeah, let's get this done. So let's get making this refinery. And now to start off, what I want to do is simply make it so that oil is pumped into the refinery itself. So how to achieve that is first of all simply like that, and second of all I need to get a bucket. By the way, off camera, in between scenes, I changed the teleporters so that they no longer produce sound because it was very bugging. It was very much annoying me. Okay, there we got some water. Um, just need to empty this bucket. I know that's probably the most inefficient way of emptying a bucket ever. I could have just dumped it in there, but no, I have to pour it all over the floor and destroy the block. Sometimes these I don't know. The one in my house is kind of weird. Because you have to go like a certain distance away for it to like undo itself. Unless there's a time limit. Like I don't think there's cooldown time though. I don't know. I never remember there being a cooldown time. But anyway, yeah, so I get simply one bucket of this and I head into the refinery and say if I want oil to go in here. Well, it says oil in there will cause fuel to be made, and again oil in there will cause fuel to be made. So now what I want to do is turn this on one more time, and hopefully this will start sucking out oil. Oh, and I probably should tell you, this area here will dry out pretty quickly, but there's a huge supply of oil underneath the ground, so it's not gonna take, too long for, this bit to run out, but it's gonna take a long time for the rest of it to run out, if it ever does run out. Okay, and I should probably mention, if it ever does run out, it doesn't really matter because I can just set up other ones in other places and then use the teleport pipe to teleport it. But okay, now that oil is here, it should split evenly, and yeah, it does. And then some of the oil should go into here, as I predicted. It does, and it's all good. And now let's turn that off because there's a lot of oil in that tank and I don't want that to get filled up. So what I'm simply going to do is I'm simply going to manually fill these. So there we go, that is it fully filled, and that's still pretty high actually. But now the most efficient way of doing this would be with a combustion engine. But I don't exactly have any combustion engines yet, and I will be powering that with a combustion engine soon. But for now, like just for today's episode and maybe next time, like next episode, I'm going to use a redstone engine, and I'm sure you've seen me craft this so many times. I'm just going to do it off camera, so be back in a mo. So because this redstone engine is only temporary, my plan is just to have it sitting right there for now, and then obviously when I have the other engine, I'll simply just move it across, or the combustion engine, which I'm thinking I'm gonna put along there. I'm simply gonna hook a conductive wire to there, so it should be good. Now let's see. This will be very slow production, obviously, because it's only a redstone engine, but this should start producing coal theoretically. Let's have a look. I'm trying to avoid doing loads of cuts, but I think I'm gonna go back and start doing cutty things because I don't know. It's so much easier just to do cuts, Yeah, but okay. Well, I'll see if fuel is produced over a length of time. Wait, oil is doing stuff. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so fuel is now being produced, and that's great. And now we need to get the fuel from there into there. And the best way of doing that, I feel, is by simply going underground and doing it. So what we can do is we can simply do this. Don't worry about that oil down there. That's actually not a usable oil. this oil here actually sort of just spilt over oil, so it's not actually usable. So it's not like we're really wasting it or anything. And what should I do? Because I'm extremely fussy, I must have dirt there for now. So I'm gonna do this. I am literally that fussy. I think everyone is in their own way though. Okay, cool. And now that's not going to instantly start pumping it across, obviously. We need to attach some stuff to that first of all before it starts putting it across, but it should be good. Now, let's work on something else. Now, let's have a look. What I want to do now is I want to go out and try and find some Endermen and get an Ender Pearl. Because I want to play around a little bit with the wireless redstone, and in order to do that you need some ender pearls. So are there any endermen about? I don't really see any, to be honest with you. It's kind of annoying. I'm not sure how many I'll actually need in the end. There's one over there. But I'm gonna need a couple, so let's try and get him. Now, obviously I'm in the water, so he won't jump in after me, will he? But hopefully, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That scares me a little bit, to be honest. Die. Die. Got a brain from him, from Thaumcraft, by the way. Okay. Oh, come on, I won't be able to do this with a skeleton. Okay, there's 2 skeletons after me now. 3 skeletons, that's crazy. Damn, no ender pearl. Okay. There's a lot of mobs out here, I'm telling you that right now. A lot of mobs. Any more endermen though? Be right back. Right guys, so I found 2 endermen very close by. That's very handy. Let's try and get them. I probably shouldn't have taken on both at the same time. Dear, no ender pearl. Where's he? There he is. Where is he? There he is. These guys are so annoying. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dying of hunger. Let's head back to base. I heard another enderman somewhere. He's like right behind me, isn't he? Why did I just do that? I have no idea. Let's just put it there. Okay. There we go. That's all I wanted. Okay, I need to get some food inside of me. So I'm dying. Okay, where is the chest? I don't think I have any food, do I? No, food never really has been an issue to me. I've always had a little bit, but like, I mean, I don't know. Be back in a sec, I guess. Okay, I'm back and healthy and clean, and this zombie is right here. Whoa. Can you do that? I guess you can. Okay, that's kind of cool. So these are also kind of shears then. Didn't realize they were also shears, but apparently they are. So, we heard an enderman around here. He's probably escaped, because, I mean, I've been away for quite a while now, but, you know, he may still be around. Oh, but what is that? That is a Thaumcraft obelisk. That's kind of cool. Very cool. Whoa, it looks like I'm looking into infinity. These animations always look interesting. And I don't want a creeper to blow it up. Okay, creeper die. This sword, or this saw is very effective. But we need Enderman. Okay. Um. Okay. No, skeleton. Die. Okay, I'll need to see you once again. We need these Endermen though. Oh no, it's turning day. It's not really too bad actually. There's an Enderman. That might be the one we saw beforehand. Yes, I got a pearl. Cool. I think I only need one, so it should be fine, but I'm not entirely sure how many I need. But one should be hopefully satisfactory. So let's get going. So to make what I want to make, the first thing that I do need to make is an ender pearl type thing, and it's made very similar to how the philosopher's stone is made, except instead of a diamond, it's an ender pearl. So there we go. It is the Arether pearl. Is that a Arether pearl or is it an Arether pearl? I don't know. But with that Arether pearl, I can make stuff from the Chicken's Bones Wireless Redstone collection. So if I head here, you'll see that I have some of these things. And what I'm actually looking to make is a wireless receiver and transmitter. So let's just type in wireless and hopefully that will bring them both up. Yeah. So the receiver is first of all made using a receiver dish, an obsidian stick, and then some of these red power thingies. And now the obsidian stick is just 2 obsidian, very simple. Although the receiver dish is a bit more complicated. First of all, just a stone bowl, which is just a normal bowl but made out of stone instead. And then the wireless receiver is another obsidian stick and a Arether pearl. Then the wireless jammer is, we're not making a jammer, a transmitter, is made the same way, but instead it has a transceiver, or was it called? Yeah, it's transceiver, and it is obsidian stick and another Arether pearl. Yeah, okay. So I do actually need another ender pearl. So I need to get another ender pearl. Awkward. I doubt there's any endermen lying around still. I might have to wait until night for this to work. Yeah, okay, I'll see you at night. And with another enderman. So, I was just about to go ender pearl hunting, and we had a guest at the door. A Thaumium slime. So these guys are from Thaumcraft, and pretty much they spawn in areas with high thaumic concentration, so that might be good. Let's have a look at this guy. Die, die, die. Okay. Die. There we go. Okay, well, they didn't actually drop anything. I don't think they do actually drop anything at all. But I'm now going to go for an Enderman hunt, so I'll see you when I find an Enderman. Okay, I managed to find an Enderman. He was not too far away from base at all. Kind of handy. So let's kill... Die. Come on, please drop an Ender Pearl, by the way, this time, because otherwise you'll die for nothing. Where'd he go? There they are. There you are. Oh no, we got zombies. Oh, it died, and it dropped a pearl. That's what I wanted. No, you don't chop down my door. Ooh. That's interesting. He dropped a helmet. Yeah, that's quite rare. That's one of their rare drops, isn't it? I think that's the first time I've ever got a helmet from one of those. But anyway, let's turn this ender pearl into a an ether pearl. I forgot their names for a second. Completely blanked out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. They stack? Yeah, they stack. Cool. And I obviously also need some obsidian. And you may be wondering where I'm going to get this obsidian. Well, I can get, first of all, this obsidian all the way over there. Or I could destroy my portal. And because I'm never really in the portal or netherworld, and I don't actually like my portal being there, I do want to move it, I think it may be easier just to remove that. So, yeah. Let's do that. Actually, I can just remove the corner one, sure, and that won't actually get rid of it at all, will it? Aha, see, that's initiative. Grass I do not need. Oh no, 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 not you, not you, not you, not you. Nope. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm dying. I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all. I do not like the night. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep. Because the night is not nice. I tell you that. And I mean, I need to get this episode done quickly as well because it's getting kind of long. Definitely it's getting long. So let's get this quickly over and done with. There's a spider there, but he's friendly during the day, so it should be fine. He's not. Oh, and the creepers are still there, of course. He shouldn't be too much bother. The skeletons I don't like, and he's in water, so he's not dying. Oh, that's very annoying. Want to come out of the water, skeleton? Yo, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Actually, would that be a bad thing? Would it be a bad thing? Besides, he didn't get me anyway. And I'm just thinking, I'm starving, and you know, I have pretty much nothing. Would it really be too bad of a thing if he killed me? Let's try and get this guy. Oh, gunpowder. Cool. I can't actually pick them up though. Now let's get these other things done. This portal looks a bit silly, I think, with the obsidian. That's why I don't like making them like that. Like, obviously you'd have the bottom bit sunk into the ground. What? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Where did the creeper come from? Oh, that is annoying. This is why I sleep through the night every night. Because then things like that do not happen. I hope that creeper did not destroy anything major. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's not too bad. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't really need that. Don't need those, don't need flour, don't want flax seeds. Okay, let's get the important stuff back. Sticks. And glowstone, I guess, you could class as important. That creeper was extremely rude. Anyway, let's get breaking these down again. And that dropped where? Don't tell me it's still up there. Oh no. Yep, it was. Now let's get out our chainsaw, which is almost out. Need to recharge that very quickly. And let's get that. What is that? Oh, that's the copper. Whew. It's a good thing I didn't just look at that and no, I don't want sticks. No, I do want the chainsaw. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and I also need to get some dirt, which I threw away because I said it was important. I'm sorry, dirt. I didn't mean to call you not important. Let's see, what do I not need? There's so much stuff I have. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I need the dirt. There we go. Sorry, I'm very fussy. And feel free to skip this part, viewers, because this is not going to be fun. I'm just sort of filling in the dirt hole. There we go. Okay, it's not going to be fully filled in, but it's not bad. I do have OCD a little bit, but it's not extreme OCD, so I should be fine. Besides, I'm never over here. Now let's head back, because I want to make these things now. So to make some of the things that are required, you need to get some stone wafers. And how you get stone wafers are that you get some cobblestone. And yeah, I have cobblestone. And then you have to smelt it into like stone and stuff, you know, stone and stuff, whatever. And while I'm here, I might as well recharge this. I don't want to macerate it, I want to recharge it. And I'll do my diamond drill soon as well. Okay, so 2 should be fine. There we go. And then I want to turn those 2 into stone wafers. And stone wafers are made by, as you saw, cooking those. Also, I'm going to turn these into obsidian 6. Okay, and then you get 2 stone wafers per stone. And I might as well leave some of this stuff cooking just for future. And we're going to have a look at how you make some of the stuff again. So wireless. And we're going to start off with the transmitter. Why not? Because it's the big one. Well, it could be the big one. Now, the stone wire is just stone and redstone, so that's fine. So we've got a stone wafer, obsidian stick, and then one of those. So I can actually make most of that now. Let's get that. And then we need the stone wire. We need 2 of those. Like that. And then if we get out our philosopher's stone, I hate it when your inventory's all messed up like that. But you know what happens. So what was it? It was that, right? And then stone wafer, and then wires, stone wires. There we go, wireless transmitter. And then the same thing is pretty much done again, but you, instead of using another obsidian stick, what you need to do is use a stone bowl. So let's make another one of these. 2 should be fine for those. I want to keep the rest of those, and again we head into the crafting table, make a stone bowl, and we can throw that stone away for now. Again, we make another 2 of these, and then we place them all together and we get what we're looking for. A receiver. Oh, whoops, my mistake, sorry. I forgot, you do this, sorry, and then you get the obsidian stick. And then you do that. So you did have to use the obsidian stick all along. My mistake, sorry about that. But now these will allow us to transmit and receive redstone wirelessly. I think you get what I'm going with this, where I'm going with it. Actually, while I'm here, it's probably not a bad idea to get some more of this stone or red alloy wire, just for the thing that I'm doing. And what I want to do is make it so that I can wirelessly change the oil. This thing's acting up again. It's kind of annoying sometimes. It should be fine though. I'm not sure exactly why it's messing up a little bit. There we go. So obviously that hasn't really been working at all because none of the chunks are loaded. I'm going to have to get a chunk loader to load those chunks for me. But what I want to do is get this lever and chuck it down there apparently. And now we want to place this not that way, the other way. I could have dropped that there for a second. There we go, that way. And the easiest way I see of doing this is simply by going like that, and then going boom, 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 and boom. I don't know why, I always say boom for some reason. Then we need to get that lever back, head around over here again, and now, oh please do not tell, I did. I placed the wrong one down. My mistake, sorry about that. So we do that one, then we get this back. And then we get this one that's transmitter. And now if we place this, like say here, that, if we need to set them to the same frequency, so I'm just going to set them to 1 for now. I may change them later when I get a bit more complicated. Okay, so that powers the entire system now, and it's all done wirelessly. So I can go ahead and put that up in a wall, or this up in a wall when I'm done setting, like building the base and everything around here, and I'll be able to wirelessly turn that on and off. So I'm going to turn it off for now because obviously I don't want it going. And I'm going to actually AFK here a bit and try and get some of this oil up before I start getting a combustion engine, because I might as well try and get it for free if I can, even if it does take a while. And that's sort of all I want to do today. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.